Across the entire Resident Evil franchise, there are plenty of soldiers, elite operatives, government agents, but only a few characters repeatedly walk into situations that wipe out entire cities and still make it out alive. Leon S. Kennedy is one of them. He has fought bioweapons designed to overpower military units, survived monsters that can crush concrete with their bare hands, and somehow managed to stay alive through events that kill almost everyone around him. So the real question isn't whether Leon is heroic. It's much simpler than that. How dangerous is Leon Kennedy really? Tonight we're breaking down his survival record, his combat training, the weapons he carries, and the moments in the games that prove just how lethal he actually is. The hallway of the police station is almost completely dark. Leon moves carefully through the corridor. His pistol is already raised. Somewhere deeper in the building, a door slams. He pauses, listening. The Raccoon City Police Department was supposed to be his first day on the job. Instead, it became the center of a biological catastrophe. Bodies fill the halls. The dead don't stay dead. And somewhere in the building, something far worse is hunting him. Leon exhales slowly and adjusts his grip on the pistol, because by this point, he already understands something important. If you panic in a place like this, you don't survive. Leon Kennedy's career starts in the worst possible way. His first day as a police officer places him directly inside the Raccoon City outbreak. Within hours, the city collapses. The streets are filled with infected civilians. The police station becomes a last refuge for survivors, but even that quickly falls apart. Leon fights through the building using little more than his standard handgun and whatever ammunition he can find. Along the way, he encounters one of the Umbrella Corporation's most terrifying creations, the Tyrant, often called Mr. X, a towering bioweapon designed to hunt and eliminate survivors. It can smash through walls, shrug off gunfire, and track its target relentlessly. Leon survives repeated encounters with it, eventually escaping the city before it is destroyed. For most people, that experience alone would end their career. For Leon, it's only the beginning. After Raccoon City, Leon is recruited and trained by the US government. His role shifts from rookie police officer to federal agent specializing in bioterror response. That training changes how he fights. Leon becomes extremely precise with firearms. One of the most iconic weapons associated with him is the Samurai Edge, a custom Beretta handgun originally designed for the Elite Stars unit. Accurate, balanced, and extremely reliable. Later in Resident Evil 4, he adopts another famous handgun, the Silver Ghost, a pistol known in the game for its powerful critical hits and high stopping power. When situations become more intense, Leon frequently switches to heavier weapons. The W870 shotgun, capable of dropping multiple infected enemies at close range, and precision rifles like the Stingray, used for long-distance threats. But what really makes Leon stand out is how he combines those weapons with movement. In Resident Evil 4, he routinely fights through entire villages controlled by the Las Plagas parasite. At one point, he defeats the massive creature known as El Gigante, a towering bioweapon capable of crushing buildings and lifting vehicles. Leon also survives encounters with the Regenerators, some of the most disturbing enemies in the series. Creatures that can regenerate destroyed tissue unless their parasite weak points are hit with precision fire. Miss your shot and the creature keeps coming. Leon rarely misses. And in the Resident Evil 4 remake, his melee abilities become even more impressive. He can parry incoming attacks with a combat knife, even chainsaw strikes, something that requires extremely fast reaction speed. These moments reveal something important. Leon doesn't just survive by luck. He survives by adapting extremely quickly to impossible situations. The most important factor in Leon Kennedy's survival is his mindset. Most people encountering the creatures in Resident Evil would freeze. The shock alone would shut down decision-making. But Leon almost never panics. When he encounters something new, his first reaction is analysis. Where is the weak point? How fast does it move? How much ammunition will it take to stop it? That calm decision-making shows up repeatedly throughout the series. In Resident Evil 6, he fights through massive outbreaks in several different countries, facing new variants of the virus and enemies that are faster and more intelligent than previous infected. In the animated films, he continues operating as a government agent responsible for bioterror incidents around the world. And in the newer storylines, including the upcoming Resident Evil Requiem era, Leon is depicted using more modern tactical gear and advanced firearms, suited for large-scale biological threats. But despite the upgrades, one thing about him never really changes. He is still human. He gets injured, he gets exhausted, and sometimes he barely survives, which actually makes his record more impressive. Because unlike many action heroes, Leon doesn't rely on superpowers. His advantage comes from training, adaptability, and the ability to stay calm in situations where almost everyone else would break. So how dangerous is Leon Kennedy? Against ordinary humans, he would be extremely lethal. His firearm accuracy, reaction speed, and combat experience place him far above typical soldiers. But against the creatures he normally faces, he's simply a very capable human trying to survive impossible situations. And the fact that he keeps surviving them might be the most dangerous thing about him. So what do you think? Is Leon Kennedy actually one of the most dangerous characters in Resident Evil? Or did we miss something? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy breakdowns like this, make sure you subscribe because we're just getting started.